The billionaire CEO froze after just one bite of the restaurant's noodles, his mind transported back in time. The flavor was identical to those made by the person who had saved his life as a child. Convinced these noodles were made by that same little girl, he immediately asked who had prepared them. The head chef stepped forward, claiming he had made the noodles himself and listed all the ingredients with pride. Hearing this, the CEO was deeply disappointed. The reason these noodles meant so much to him dated back to his childhood. When he was just a little boy, bad men had been after him, and he had nowhere to turn. Out of nowhere, a little girl appeared and saved him, offering him a bowl of noodles. Despite suffering from severe food aversions in his youth, the little boy found solace and comfort in those noodles, enjoying them more than any other food he'd ever tasted. During their brief time together, the CEO developed special feelings for the girl, feelings that lingered even as years passed. In the blink of an eye, 18 years had fluttered by. The CEO had long lost contact with the girl, and since leaving her, he hadn't found a single food he didn't hate until today. When he accidentally tasted these noodles that matched the flavor of those the little girl had once made. What the CEO didn't know was that the person who made these noodles was indeed that same girl from all those years ago. Her life had not been easy. Since joining the restaurant, she hadn't gained the manager's approval and could only work as a kitchen assistant. Every dish she prepared was presented to customers as the head chef's creation. This was why she and the CEO had missed their perfect reunion. The CEO's mother, a woman of great influence and determination, soon learned about this situation. When she heard that her son hadn't developed an aversion to a girl's noodles and that the girl was single, she immediately sprang into action, arranging lavish gifts and determined to make the girl her daughter-in-law. The CEO's mother went to the restaurant to find the girl, and before the girl could even process what was happening, she was whisked away to the marriage registration office to marry her son. The girl was stunned by the sudden turn of events. She had no idea why the CEO would be interested in her. But facing the mother's insistence, she realized that if she married the CEO, she might finally become the restaurant's head chef. This would allow her to earn enough money for her grandfather's surgery, a burden that weighed heavily on her heart. With this in mind, she asked the CEO's mother if marrying the CEO would allow her to become the restaurant's head chef. Hearing this request, the CEO's mother agreed without hesitation, seeing it as a small price to pay for her son's happiness. And so, with the CEO's mother's arrangements, the girl successfully obtained a marriage certificate with the CEO. Meanwhile, when the CEO learned of his mother's actions, he immediately expressed his disagreement with the marriage. But his assistant informed him that his mother had already obtained the marriage certificate on his behalf. Hearing this, the CEO was completely dumbfounded, unable to comprehend the whirlwind of events that had transpired without his consent. On the other side, after receiving the marriage certificate, the girl returned to the restaurant just in time to overhear the CEO's mother calling the restaurant manager, demanding that the girl be made head chef. The manager, eager to please the CEO's mother, agreed to her request without a second thought. However, at that moment, a malicious woman arrived at the restaurant to apply for the head chef position. Because this woman's name was similar to the girl's, the restaurant manager mistakenly believed she was the person the CEO's mother had referred to. He hurriedly went to welcome her, his mind clouded with the urgency to comply with the CEO's mother's wishes. The malicious woman observed all this with confusion, sensing an opportunity in the chaos. Just then, the girl approached the manager to inquire about becoming head chef. To quickly dismiss her without suspicion, the manager jokingly told her that she was already the head chef. The girl, unaware of the mix-up, happily headed to the kitchen, her heart light with hope. After the girl left, the manager quickly informed the malicious woman that she would be their trusted head chef. When the woman didn't understand what was happening, the manager addressed her as Ms. CEO, making her realize he had mistaken her for the CEO's wife. The malicious woman decided to seize the opportunity and impersonate the CEO's wife to become the head chef at this five-star restaurant. Her mind already plotting how to turn this case of mistaken identity to her advantage. Meanwhile, the real wife, blissfully unaware of the unfolding drama, continued her work, her dreams of becoming a renowned chef finally within reach. As the stage was set for an inevitable confrontation, the threads of fate wove a tangled web, promising a tumultuous yet heartwarming resolution to this tale of love, ambition, and a bowl of unforgettable noodles. Don't forget like and subscribe the channel for more videos.